Gamers! I'm so excited to return to this game. Last night I was thinking about streaming. I was like looking ahead at my schedule for the week, and I was like, oh right, we're playing that really good Obra Dinn game. And then I was like, oh, but I won't get to stream it until Thursday. I really want to play more of it. And then I was like, wait, I stream Tuesdays. So it was a nice little roller coaster I put myself on. Basically, I'm really excited to be back and playing more of this game, even though I left off on a rune puzzle. But I grabbed a notebook and a pen so I could maybe write it out. I can't show you the notebook because it's also the notebook I was taking notes on Burnt Cookbook Party session last night. Mostly those notes are drawings of, for some reason, rabbits and pumpkins. The pumpkins make sense. I don't know why I was drawing rabbits. That's not a spoiler. It's completely unrelated to Burnt Cookbook Party. But some spoilers on that sheet. Show us, coward. No. I respect the sanctity of letting Justin's story unfold as it will. Anyway, let's get into this fucking cool-ass game. This is not the one I was on. I was on this one. And I'd solved most of it. So if you didn't join last session because you thought I was still playing Scorn, first of all, I'm sorry. I gave up on that immediately. So this is like an Obra Dinn-esque murder point-and-click game. So you click around on all these objects and you see little clues to what happened, and then you get words and you fill those words into descriptions. So like I had to fill in who all of these people were, people or dogs were, and I'm filling in how the murder went down. Also, there's this guy, so that's great. This might be the YouTube thumbnail I choose. So there are empty slots for figuring out what all of these runes are, and that's where I got stuck on because I'm like, I don't know. So let's figure it out. Click right now. I've never played Scorn in my life. I certainly didn't play any on Sunday and give up because it was annoying me. Okay, so we got Vacuum 1 and Vacuum 2. I feel like these icons must be related to increase and decrease. After I aimed at the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. So maybe this is like full strength and this is halved? Because it feels like if both air and vessel disappeared, that's a really powerful vacuum? Maybe? Attempted with this input and it was a definite improvement and decreased the amount of air, but curiously still did not create a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. It's curious to me why he thinks this is going to cause a vacuum. I worry this is going to demand a more thorough understanding of physics or chemistry than I understand. But okay, wait, let's look at what do we need to figure out? We need to figure out the hook and dot, the hourglass candle, the 2-box, and the circle, and this weird little other symbol. Okay, all right. Yeah, so my guess is maybe increase and decrease. I'm gonna put that in there tentatively. I'm going full notebook. I thought about it after the last stream, and whoever recommended it, I don't know if that was you, Kinder's Rule, but whoever recommended it, I was like, that person is right. It's time to notebook. I'm not fucking around anymore. Okay, gold filtering. First step, get gold by aiming at the target. Second step, aim at the empty vessel to retrieve it. Okay, so this is sucking up seawater. So this is And this is putting out. So... But I don't feel like any of these words... Can I rearrange these? Okay. I don't really feel like any of these words super matched up to what I'm seeing. Increase, decrease, stab shot. I mean, I feel pretty confident none of these are going to be corpse or coffin. I mean, so maybe this one is gold? Okay, so this is probably like sucking up gold, and this is whatever that symbol is out. So let's put gold there. That feels potentially accurate. I'll put you over here. I also don't think stabbed is probably not any of them. Shot, probably also not, but it could be. I'll put that there. And then heat. Heat is almost certainly one. I think vase probably isn't. Okay. Input, output, matter, maybe? These seem to also connect to... so this is spontaneous combustion and this is freezing. So yeah, this might be an increase, decrease. And then maybe this one is like heat. If this one's heat, then maybe it's like freezing is decrease and spontaneous combustion is increase. I kind of like that. Wait, where did those words go? Where did those words go? Oh, here they are. Okay. So this is increase and decrease heat. Hook and hook dot seem like more and less. Yeah, I think I agree. Freezing. Yeah. Okay. I think that makes sense. So then these would be. So if that is the case. Maybe this circle is matter, so it's decrease matter, and this is decrease air. Hey! All right, the notebook did help. It helped me organize my thoughts. Okay. So going back to this, I guess it's, did he increase the amount of air in a sealed vase so it exploded? Scroll is not filled in correctly. Fallout fan, thank you for re-upping your subscription. I'm considering doing a blender stream where we blend out a butt pumpkin because I think that would be fun. But we'll see what my schedule is. It's gonna be a busy week for me. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Not that anything's coming. Any content from me, maybe. Okay. What could be wrong? Needed a corpse. David Corman, along with accomplices, delivered a coffin. Upon entering, Walter Keane suddenly clubbed David Corman. Meanwhile, Edwin Cloudsley increased the amount of air. Maybe heated? That's not an option. Oh no. Heat. Oh no. I can't use it. Okay. Maybe exploded? Okay. Which bad guy had a club? I mean, he seemed to have used a pistol. I assumed he used a pistol. I guess maybe not. I guess he probably shot him. I mean, he's still alive, though. Did he get shot in the head and he's still fine? mean, it's if he was shot by this... I mean, if it was this guy, he was probably shot. That's probably accurate. This man is breathing but appears to have lost consciousness. Walter's pistol was still loaded on... A loaded pistol. That's true. So you don't think Walter Keene was involved in David Gorman getting bopped at all? All right, so this one was Honest Abe. I mean, it's worth trying. I think that's a probably good read on the situation. But then Walter Keene, you think Walter Keene's just not a clue at all? Hardy Abe, not Honest Abe. Okay, well, that did get us closer, so touche. Well reasoned. Increase the amount of air in a sealed vase. I mean, maybe exploded? No, okay, that got us farther away. But that's good. That's good information, actually, because that means increased is right. And it looks pretty clearly like air. I mean, it's kind of hard to decipher, but I think we have to assume that this is an air. Yeah, increase. Oh, wait, no, what did I say that one was? Yeah, increase air. Okay. All right. So there's something else is wrong. When they need a corpse, David Gorman delivered a coffin. Suddenly, club David Gorman. Meanwhile, Edmund increase the amount of air. Jack Nails and Hardy Abe entered the room. The vase exploded and killed them. Maybe the air? No, okay. I didn't think it was air. That would have been weird. I mean, I feel like I must have a name wrong. I don't think the order that these names come in matters, but just to check. Okay, no, that didn't seem to matter. The symbols had had increased in air, so I definitely got that correct. Maybe the guy got stabbed instead of clubbed, since the guy had a sword. I think he got clubbed just because, like, again, it's hard. It's a little bit hard to decipher the pixel, but this wound makes more sense as a clubbing than a stabbing. And the only other person in here is weird little goblin Edmund. Yeah, who stabs a guy in the back of the head? Yeah. Does the gym color tell us anything? I think it has to be. I think it has to be a name. I think I must have had one of these names wrong. Along with accomplices, he's delivered a coffin. Yeah, it was a coffin, not a corpse. It had a scarecrow in it. Upon entering, Hardy Abe suddenly clubbed David Gorman. Meanwhile, Edmund Cloudsley increased the amount of air in a sealed vase. Enter the room, the vase exploded and killed them. Do you want air? No, okay. I think I already did that, actually. I think I already did that exact thing. The guy who delivered the coffin. Oh, yes. Okay. You're so right. I was assuming that David Gorman delivered it to Edmund Cloudsley, but you're right, it was Hardy Abe. Thank you. That was a good clue. Okay. To gain, I forget that I can have hints in this. To gain entrance to Edmund Cloudsley's secret forest cabin, gentleman robber Walter Keene pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. On entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants and Edmund locked himself in his study. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with the idol that killed two of the intruders. Dun-dun-dun! Accomplices. Okay, good. Let's look at this cutscene. David survived. Then, Sir Coroner, the bandits accidentally set off my master's laboratory chemical ingredients. Then afterwards, I managed to fend the rest off. But my master, Lord Edmund Cloudsley, got caught in the blast, which severely disfigured him, and soon after he died, bless his soul. Oh, that's probably not true, right? That can't be true. He was hidden. He was a little goblin hidden in a little container. Whoa. Okay. This is certainly an image. The strange practices of a secretive society. I also love where this is going. This feels like a notable increase in circumstances. All right. We're about to meet some hobbits, I think. Whoa. Okay. A tattoo depicts a hand and an eye. All right, just gonna leave you there. A loaded pistol. A coil of rope. David, the gathering will be on March 14th. To follow our plan, we should be there at least 2 hours before midnight. The target will arrive in full costume. Grab rope and weapons. Walter Keene. More Ash Blair. To David Gorman for reliable service from EC. A dagger. A shabby formal coat. Okay, but this dude isn't David Gorman. Oh, I guess maybe the, oh, it's Walter Keene! Here he is with this stupid hat image. It's not stupid, I love it. It is silly, though. A hat. My guess is so David and Walter must have ambushed this guy, and they left their clothes there. Okay. 2 footprints and a dragging body. What? Okay, I see. So... and then they split up. My guess is the fancy heels are Walter Keene. Let's go into the Hobbit hole. Hell yeah. This clue has been adding to the thinking panel. Brothers wear masks appropriate to their house. Okay. The Dark Hands, the Proud Beast, and the Water Snakes. These are just the Harry Potter houses. Alright. Dark Hands, Proud Beast, Water Snakes. So this Lado is a Dark Hand for sure. Brothers wear robes appropriate to their rank. Master, Steward, Initiate. Okay. Ooh. Masters, I ventured on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic, and with great resolve punished the despicable enemy. I, with a few brave companions, fearlessly entered his hideout in a remote hunting cabin. But the devil had prepared a treacherous trap and exploded, and an explosion slaughtered my dearest friends as we entered his study. Thanks to my sturdy physique, I survived the blast, only to be assaulted by the enemy's lackey, assassin warrior David Gorin, and a pack of bloodthirsty hounds. After an hour of fight, I received numerous deadly wounds, in spite of which I prevailed and defeated my assailants with my martial training. This is a lie. I think this is a lie. I discovered the enemy's dead body slain by the trap of his own making, but no trace of the relic. I am forced to go into hiding because of the government's watchmen are tracking me. Once I had recovered from my deadly wounds and shaken off the watchmen, I will send you the next report. May the Griffin awaken Walter Keene. So, we know David Gorin lived because we saw that cutscene. I don't trust this. I think this dude is lying. I think this letter is a lie. I must apologize 1,000 times for my absence, but my road to recovery was full of peril and valor that cannot be sufficiently conveyed in writing. The government dogs and spies chased me tirelessly, and I was forced to seek refuge in Aquitania to recover from my still dire wounds. There I finally bested my pursuers with the help of Lazarus Hurst, a young resourceful gentleman whom I met in a remote manor one dark winter's night. Not only did he earn my trust by stepping into a fray against the villains, but he turned out to be well-versed in the arcane arts. Of course, not yet close to your skills. I have finally recovered and plan to return to Albion. I suggest that Lazarus would be a fine addition to the Order. I vouch for him and will invite him to undergo the appropriate trial. May the Griffin awaken. Okay, so do we think Lazarus Hurst is a codename for David Gorin? Illuminated Masters, I object to the admittance of the individual Lazarus Hurst to our brethren. I submit that our dark-hand brother, Walter Keene, who vouches for him, cannot be trusted because he is a liar and a thief. accurate. I am certain that on dispatching our enemy, he kept the golden fire-breathing relic for himself. Nothing will move me on this. He must produce the relic, apologize personally to me, and afterwards be expelled from our brotherhood. Interesting. Wow, okay. So I need to, okay. I can't wait to figure out. Okay, so I think this is... Can I put... Alright, I don't know what this input needs to be yet. Was blank, blank. Okay. 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 God, so much to see. Okay, we're gonna circle back to this room. Because I'm in love with what's happening here. But I want to check out this room. Okay. Okay. What? Dress up mini game. I would not be surprised, but I would be delighted if this game had that. What? You must endure the tests of administered of... Okay, these I think correspond. You have to be a snail, fire, water, and tree. Evaluation. Oh, inception, evaluation, transition, administration. You must endure the tests of tree, heat, time, water, administered by dark hand, steward, or master. You must endure the tests of star, heat, water, snail. You must endure the tests, or administered by white snake master. You must endure the tests of snail, time, water, star, administered by any master. Prepare to receive what you have earned. Oh, nice. He's gonna initiate this person. Brother! A member of our order has proposed a new candidate to join our brotherhood. Our brother's trustworthiness, however, has been challenged. Therefore, we have... I'm gonna increase the game volume. We have decided to take measures to resolve the fate of these individuals. If the brother proves themselves, we can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives the appropriate trial, he will join our ranks. You are summoned to join our gathering on March 14th and fulfill your role in the rites of the brotherhood. Okay. So he's got the first level of the Proud Beast. I have signaled to Griffin who I am. I accept my fate, whatever it may be. Is that David Gorham? I've not done a good job of memorizing everybody's faces. This is not a good one to check his face on, because he's face down. Why did I come here? We can do it here. Okay, that's not David Gorham. David Gorham is blonde and has a terrible little stash. Have we seen? I don't think we've seen this guy before. Oh my god, Flaming Green Vial. You've done it! Feels extra Baba Yaga. Oh man, really, really well done. Okay. I don't know if I have context with this yet. So that's snail. He's trying to eat, but he has no mouth. That's a fish in a house. What? So it's gotta be... Admission. Oh, okay. It must be admission because it's set up. Because this person is getting admitted. So they must... I bet they change these in accordance to what the trial is, and this is the trial of admission. The ritual of... admission. Bam. But I don't know who any of these other people are yet. Okay. Let's go to this room. There's so much going on here. Okay. Yes. 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 Yes, Nicholas. Have we just... What... Do you know what you've done? You've recreated... Where's my... Oh, I haven't unpacked him yet. You've recreated Lap Dude. This is just a variation on Lap Dude. All roads lead to Lap Dude. I can't believe that... I can't believe you've done this, Nicholas. It's really good. Done when an accuser has challenged a defender. Both drinkers must be barefoot. The substance is added depending on the severity of the accusation, including deadly poison. Any substance to add substance to one of the cups, defender chooses first. Accuser chooses the remaining. Both partake of wine cups. Substance added. Okay. So they're doing a rite of wait. Evaluation, maybe? Done when an accuser. Okay. Ritual of squabble. Ritual of conflict. Okay, I love these. Only initiates can be defender and accuser. The sword must be borne by any dark hand. Required decorations of the hall. The Grim Reaper. The never tiring teacher and the feeder of mouths. The ritual of conflict. The accuser must deeply hate the defender. The sword must be borne by any initiate. Required decorations of the hall. Never tiring teacher. Keeper of the treasures. Mirror of the soul. I'm guessing these are maybe the masks, or the masks are maybe the different rank or different houses. Only stewards or higher rank can be defender and accuser. The scepter must be borne by water snake master. Decorations of the hall, the keeper of treasures, never tiring teacher, grim reaper. The houses of the accuser and defender stand behind the brothers. The scepter must be borne by dark hand master. Higher decorations of the hall, speaker to the blind, grim reaper, keeper of treasures. Okay, the Griffin has spoken. A tray with some vial of unknown substance. The Griffin has spoken. The Griffin has spoken. A silver tankard with some red wine in it. Let us await for results in the chamber below. A ceremonial scepter and a ceremonial sword. The Griffin has spoken. The man in the mask is not breathing. 2 cups on a stone altar. They contain some wine, but are almost empty. Okay. Okay. It's a lot to take in here. Okay, so there are 3 different rituals this could be. Grim Reaper, never tiring teacher, the feeder of mouths, keeper of treasures, the Grim Reaper. I mean, this is clearly a Grim Reaper, but I can't imagine they swap out this decoration every time. Maybe it's like a wall sticker, like one of those stickers that you put up and the light shines through. My guess is these are, because there's only 3 types of mask and there are 3 houses. So I'm going to assume these 3 types of mask coordinate with the 3 houses: Dark Hand, Proud Beast, Water Snake. So if I figure out which of these rituals is happening, I can figure out what these masks connect to. So I'm going to assume the Keeper of Treasures is this key, and the never tiring teacher has got to be a book. and then it's the Grim Reaper. So Grim Reaper, Keeper of Treasures, Never Tiring Teacher, Grim Reaper. So this is the Ritual of Dispute. Boom. Okay. So the Ritual of Dispute, only stewards or higher can be defender and accuser. So my guess is these robes are appropriate. I'm going to assume these markings are on the backs of these robes, and that's why I don't get to see the backs of any of these creatures. Well, these people, you know? Okay. So I'm going to write this down. I got the notebook. Let's go for it. Stewards or higher. Scepter. Water snake master. Okay. So this Lado, this rude boy, has the scepter. So they are a water snake master. Water snake master. That means the white is master. So you're a master as well. And you're a water snake too. Okay. And the only stewards or higher can be steward master. So this must be, so the yellow robe must be steward, because initiates can't do this one. Steward. And you're a steward too. Oh, I can go back to this room too. Hold on. So you're doing the ritual admission administered by any master. Okay. Wait. Well, hold on. If that can only be administered by a master, then I have fucked up. Because I thought this was the steward. I can't see your back, so I can't tell if you already have a marking. I mean, maybe that's not it then. Maybe this is not an admission test. In which case, it must be an inception? Okay. So that would make that a proud beast. And that dark hand and that initiate? Yes! I did it. Okay. So this is not in a rite administration. It is in a rite of inception. Boom. Okay. And that means you're a proud beast. You're a proud beast. And you're an initiate. And you're a dark hand, and you're a dark hand, and you're a water snake. And you're an initiate. What? Shit. Wait. These are all right, so I must have put something in wrong. Dark hand, proud beast, water snake, water snake, water snake. Initiate, steward, master. Did I get the ritual wrong? The feeder of mouths. Ritual of dispute. I don't know how I got this right and this one wrong. Oh, I must... Okay. So, wait. Dispute was right. And I fucked up some of these other ones. Maybe I'm supposed to fill them in with names? Ah! I bet I'm supposed to fill some of them in with the names. And I bet one of those names... I mean, I know one of them is Walter Keane and one of them is Jeffrey Sinclair. And we know Walter Keane is a dark hand. Haha! Okay. Okay. So Walter Keene came out on top in this dispute. Okay. I bet I'm supposed to figure out maybe some of these other ones. In fact, I know exactly what to do. You were a Dark Hand initiate. And I bet one of these is David Gorin. Oh! Oh! I bet David Gorham fixed it. I bet they'd figured it out ahead of time. I'm curious if I can just... I guess this is probably... Okay. He is a Dark Hand initiate? Okay. Yeah! Yes! Okay. Blank blank was blank to a blank ritual. He along with blank blank ambush. He along with blank blank ambush. Okay. Let's start filling some of this stuff in. Clearly Walter Keene was challenged to a ritual. He along with David, our old friend David, ambushed blank blank posing as blank blank. When I tried to fill this in as Lazarus Hurst, it said it was not right. Posing as blank blank. Probably signaled to blank blank with a blank blank which had no blank. Which cup had no poison. Right? Those are cups, right? We don't think those are tankards. I think it's probably a cup. Posing as Dark Hand initiate, signaled to Walter Keene with a something. I mean, he's got, what does he have in his hand? Signaled with a silver tankard? Maybe. Blank, 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 the other blank and died. Jeffrey Sinclair drank the other cup and died. Meanwhile, blank, blank plasts the blank ritual to become... Oh! Ah! Oh! Past the Inception ritual to become... Oh, what did he have on him? Proud Beast Initiate. Okay. He, along with him, ambushed Dark Hand Initiate. Why do I have such... It's because of all the role-playing games that I play. I keep wanting to say initiative instead of initiate. David Gorin posed, signaled with... is it tankard? Oh! After being challenged to a ritual with potentially deadly consequences, Walter conspired with David to devise a plan which would ensure his own safety. They captured a Brotherhood member on his way to the gathering. David took his costume so that, during the ritual of dispute, he could indicate to Alter which cup is poisoned. Therefore, Walter chose the safe cup and his opponent drank the poison and died. Boom. Incredible. That was a fun one. I like that. The Tide quote. if you have any issues, with issues with how that looks, take it up with Tide. My guess is I was making something that accidentally looked like a Tide Pod, and we were talking about how delicious the Tide Pods looked. And I was removing culpability for myself in the stream by blaming Tide. But I could not tell you what specific stream it was. All right, let's investigate. Ooh. Dead. His arm appears to be broken. This man is not breathing and has a severe wound at the back of his head. Got a flute? What a weird clue. Both his legs appear to be broken. Well, I've got an idea of what happened to him. Could be blender or game violence. That's fair. That's fair. A lot of crossover. Water Snake Master, lately I've experienced disturbing dreams and I feel cursed. Are you the source of this with your magic? Desist immediately and know that, when pushed, my rage is absolute. Do not toy with the well-being of the Empire's general, for I do not tolerate being attacked. In my many voyages I have learned the dark arts too. If need be, I will summon 1,000 invisible demons to crush your bones. Dear friend, it is not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside me on the Court of Directions at the Seven Seas Company. As a doctor, I recommend that you stop obsessing over it. It will only unbalance your humors. Let us discuss alternatives at the next party at Kensington Palace. I like this eerie pipe music. Okay, so we've got some one directional, and then we've got footprints going that way and then coming back, and then one set that's just going this way, probably. Rules history: a set of heavy wooden oars, a bunch of masks, 5 strange looking masks, some feet. A weird clue. Oh, it's their shoes because of the tracks. Okay, so I mean, very suspicious shoes, and I think the spurs must be the other one because of how the little notch on these. So these two walked together at some point. That was an actual miracle. Unbelievable. So there is a Griffin Reborn? Seal. A heavy seal, not a butt plug. Okay? Don't even think it. Kneel before Griffin Reborn and make ready. I will lead you, brothers, to great many changes. This is Lazarus Hearst. And he's got the book. He got the book! Poor Edmund's book. Did Edmund really die? It just seems so unlikely. Maybe they turned Edmund into a baby. After the increase... I should have written down what those things meant. After the increase, I think, air input. Hold on, let's go back and check. Yeah, okay. Air. I'm going to write this down this time. Alright, now we have them. Okay. After the increase air input, aim at the sky, press the lever to maximum position, and hold for at least 10 seconds. At this point, the idol should be full enough to perform the miracle once. The sky. Increase air. Miracle hypothesis. The water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, wait, was that increase? No, that was decrease air. Wait. Decrease air, aim at the sky. Hold for 10 seconds. Water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, increase air. Main challenge is ensuring my balance while holding on to the idol. Practice is paramount. Are they fucking flying? Are they flying? When pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target can see. The eye is red, it is ready for the increase input, and it will turn blue afterwards. If the eye is blue, you can only perform decrease input, and it will turn red afterwards. Is he flying? You think he's flying, maybe? So he's using... Well, who even has the idol at this point? Thus, Griffin Reborn revealed himself to his brothers by demonstrating a true miracle. Silver crown with gems. I wonder if somebody put the idol on this, like this was part of the idol that they were using as like a staff. Oh. Here, I brought back your staff, O Griffin Reborn. Oh! He's got the weird hat thing. Is this Walter Keane's face? Golden snuff box filled with opium powder. Ruby ring. Hats. Dear Master MacBain, these threats to contact the Chief Inspector about my past offend me greatly. Being an honest soul, I have no choice but to comply with your base demands. I may have invited Lazarus into our brotherhood, but he has not shared all his secrets with me. Luckily, I had an opportunity to see him practice this miracle. He had a magical artifact hidden in his cane. When performing the miracle, he input the following glyphs. Increase air. Yeah. Then he pressed a small lever on the handle of the cane, and it grants him the powers to demonstrate the miracle. I have no doubt that the staff will work just as well in your hands as his. What? Okay. Okay, great. Great. Yes. The golden idol is encased within the handle of an ornamental cane. Yes, okay. So this person had the cane, pissed somebody off, so they killed him and broke, or the cane broke. I mean, this guy definitely killed me, right? The jig, I really like the jig. It has the nice kind of eerie tones to it that I think are appropriately befitting. Okay. Okay, so these two went and fetched the staff to perform the miracle. This person performed the miracle, and we know this is Hurst. Lazarus. We haven't even finished filling this out. I'm gonna go ahead and put that there, though. That's Lazarus. And I guess this person is MacBain, since they had a letter to MacBain. Blank blank blackmailed blank blank to find out how blank blank would perform the miracle of blank. People who had the magical relic in their hands chronologically. It was this person, then Lazarus, and then MacBain. Because clearly... Well, maybe. I think it has to be. Because Lazarus was standing over here when this person fell, so I think they probably put hands on it first. I think Lazarus is Edmund, and he de-aged himself with the golden idol. Oh, I love that. I love that. I mean, of course he's calling himself Lazarus. Oh, that's a good read. And he has the fucking book. Yes, I love that. Yeah. It does look a lot like him. That's a good read, Hope. Yes. Yeah, I love that.
this is my guess. And then that dude is first. Just filling stuff out as we figure it out. Let's read some rules. Griffin Rebirth. The one who claims to be Griffin Reborn must perform a miracle. If someone repeats the miracle, it is proven that it is not a miracle, but mere magic. Claimant is punished with death. If no one can repeat the miracle, the masks fall. Claimant is crowned as Griffin Reborn. So we know that the second happened. Chronicles of the Griffin Rebirth. In 1725, the first Dark Hand Lord Harrington demonstrated flying. Jumped off a cliff to his death. In 1756, Proud Beastmaster Lord Plensley performed a seance talking to the spirits. Oh, Lord Angus McBain repeated the miracle, proving him unworthy. So this person beefed it. This person was proven untrue by Lord Angus McBain. Dark Hand Master Lord Jones demonstrated the creation of a homunculus, but Lord Angus McBain produced a homunculus as well, so he was not Lazarus Reborn, or Griffin Reborn. In 1771, Proud Beast Master Lord White carried out the hypnosis of a servant. But, oh, we got hypnotist and hypnotized on that one. Interesting. 2 homunculi, yes. Okay. So basically nobody has proven themselves as Griffin Reborn until our man Lazarus here. But this is I'm confused because this is a fresh body. Well, okay, let's just keep searching. The door is locked from the inside. By guarding the lighthouse, you guard the Emperor, General Alistair Cock. What an image. A trapdoor that connects the staircase to the top of the lighthouse, not locked. That was not as illuminating as I had hoped it would be. Okay. Why do you still say... The little sparkles change color when you've read everything. Did I not get all the... I'm confused of why this one is still yellow. Illuminating a lighthouse? Haha! Yeah, why would I at all expect that? Golly, what am I missing? Okay. I just hadn't clicked on the things, okay. I hadn't clicked on them because I knew I already had those words, but that's fair. Okay. What an honor to experience such a historical event. Okay. Dear Water Snake Brother Maker, as the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, I do not assess work applications. Please go through an official channel so my staff can evaluate your credentials as an attorney. Darkhand Master JT. Justin Timberlake, obviously. Protocols of an attempt to demonstrate a miracle. Location. The lighthouse on Gull is lit near the Horn of Codhead. Time noon. Okay. God bless them for just having a list of people. Oh, Nicholas Maker was the attorney. In the will reading. Okay. And Sir Walter Keane is just one of these people. I think Okay. I mean I think that one dude has to be Lazarus Keane. Maybe? Maybe this guy is Angus. All right. Well, let's figure out. Okay, so I'm gonna move that because I'm not positive. This is Hurst for sure. Let's go back. I'm gonna go back and peep Lazarus. I mean, this could be him. I mean, he's the only one with, like, long brown hair. I think this is Lazarus. Okay. Or not Lazarus. I think that's Walter Keane. Also, he's a little sneaky. He's a little sneaky little fellow. And Edmund's guy is working with him. So I think Walter Keane and Lazarus Hurst / Edmund and David are all in this together. So let's figure out the rest of these schmoes. We got this person. A heavy seal. Alright, we already know you. I love this guy's face. But why does Walter Keane have this? Your master remain. Hurts. Somebody wrote this to Master McBain. Okay, I bet this body is Master McBain. And that Walter Keane took this letter off his body to remove evidence of the sneaky thing that they are doing. Okay, so is Angus McBain. All right. This is my guess. It might not be it, but we're gonna just put it down, and we're gonna figure it out step by step. Angus McBain. Okay. And then who else have we got? What's your deal? You got Clock. In charge of notes. Oh, this is Nicholas. That's right. Hey, Nick. Nicholas. Maker. All right, and the two remaining names are James Turner and Alistair Cock. Does it say what their roles are? James Turner. Oh, well, one of these had a JT letter on him, didn't he? Please go through the official channels. Okay. And what letters did you have on you? Water Snake Master. Have you cursed me? Dear friend, it's not so simple. I feel like this heavy seal should be a clue. But it is not for me. I might just, we know one of these is Alistair, and we know one of them is James Turner. Okay. There we go. Alright. Okay. Okay. So, Angus McBain had it first. How did he die, though? If he knew how to use it, why did he jump and how did he die? Did Walter Keane get it first? Well, okay, wait. Okay, wait. Okay, I have another theory. And the theory is that since this was locked and I don't think anybody came up here, they must have fucked with it before handing it over. So I think Angus had it second. Lazarus had it third to do the miracle, and Walter had it first because he fucked with it. Damn it! Okay. Oh! Okay, well-spoken rambler. Yes. Yes! You're so smart! Okay, so since it was this dude's job to figure out the miracle, Okay. So, Lazarus Hearst performed the miracle. Angus McBain disproved the miracle. Well, proved it, I guess, kind of proved it was a miracle by fucking up. And then Walter grabbed it. Okay. Yes. Blank mailed blank to figure out how blank would perform the miracle of blank. And blank, the blank, using the blank to demonstrate the miracle of blank and became blank. Okay. Blank, the blank afterwards. This resulted in blank's death from, head wound. Okay. I can start filling this in. So it's Angus McBain. I'm going to deal with the blackmail in a moment because I'm going to have to detangle some stuff there. Death from a head wound. So blank. This is probably Lazarus Hearst. Blank. The blank. Using the blank to demonstrate the miracle of flying. And became the Griffin Reborn. Okay. Organize these a little bit. Okay. Boom. All right. Blank, so Walter Keane blanked, attacked, pushed from the blank afterwards. This resulted in Angus McBain. Gotta be did something with the idol afterwards. Maybe? I mean, the description words I have are limited. Attacked, pushed, jumped, hypnotized, cursed. And I do have all of the things. It's a good point. Had a head injury but landed on his legs. I mean, I just assume, listen, when you fall from a lighthouse, I think a lot of bad stuff happens to your body. But you are right, I did put down head wound as the cause of death. Okay. Blank. Attacked with the idol using the... No. Pushed. Using the blank to demonstrate... idol to demonstrate the miracle of flying and became Griffin Reborn. No, I have all the words. What? Okay. I'm pretty certain that there was no homunculus or hypnosis or seance. Although it did point out those ores, so maybe Walter Keane hit them with the ore. But it's locked. It was locked. Let's look at this note again. Following glyphs are increase air. Miss Kane, when he performed the miracle, he put the following glyphs. Okay, so I think what's happening is I think he successfully landed, and then Walter Keane hit him with an oar. This is my hypothesis. He landed, but really badly. And then Walter Keane finished the job off, maybe? Or... This is a tricky one. I feel like I have less clues than standard. Okay. Walter Kuhn blanked. I think this has to be attacked with the maybe or afterwards. That's a guess from head wound. If I fill these in, it'll tell me how far off I am. So that's my plan right now. And Walter Hurst blanked with the blank. Jumped with the from the lighthouse. From the lighthouse using the idol, okay, to demonstrate the miracle of flying and became Griffin Reborn. Okay, I feel confident about now. Okay, so that's why there's only one set of footprints. It was when Jesus was proving the miracle of flight. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay. So Lazarus, they were both at the top. Lazarus went first, landed, it was all fine. And then, I mean, this is gonna have, this has the right input. Increase air. Therefore, increase air. So I think, okay, so I think Let's go ahead and add that. I think probably Angus McBain blackmailed somebody. Who'd you blackmail, dude? I'm gonna have to remember what everybody's roles are. Water Snake Master. Alright, and his mask was still there. So he was a Water Snake Master. He was contacted by a Proud Beast Master. Mail blank. Okay, so we know. God, all right. I'm gonna figure out who all these people, what their roles are. All right, so we got Angus McBain, Alistair Cock, James Turner, Walter Kane, and Lazarus Hurst. We know Walter Keane formerly was a Dark Hand, right? Is he a Dark Hand? Walter Keane, yeah, he was a Dark Hand. He was formerly a steward. He might not be still. And Lazarus Keane was becoming a Proud Beast. Okay. Okay. So we've got these masks. One of these Proud Hands, or one of these Dark Hands is. I'm gonna write down the colors too. Red is Proud Beast. The blue is Water Snake, so that makes sense. And the yeller is Dark Hand. Okay. Okay, so we've got 2 Proud Beast, 1 Water Snake, and 2 Dark Hands. We know 1 and 1. And we know Maker is a Water Snake, so that accounts for that one. Okay, so there's 2 of each present. And that's not gonna be useful, and that's gonna be useful. Okay. So, one of the proud beasts reached out to him to yell at him. So I think this has to be a clue to who. See me when push my just after loot. But although maybe this is just about getting us a bunch of words. Okay. So he's being yelled at by a proud. So it could have. So it's probably either James or Alistair. Okay, I am wrong. It is neither of them. The rest of this is right, though, so that's something. I feel very good about the first half of this. And there's no option for falling death. Being attacked with the... From a head wound. I think it's so hard because Angus he's got broken legs and arm. So like clearly he didn't land well. Lazarus Hurst jumped from the lighthouse using the idol to demonstrate the miracle of Griffin and became Griffin Reborn. That's all. Feeling good about that. Feeling strong. That is the situation. I mean, so claimant is punished with death. Maybe I've got this. No, hold on. No one could repeat the miracle. Okay. So somebody tried it and they failed. So it didn't happen. I don't... I mean, was it Lazarus? Did Lazarus kill him? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. This has to be, I think this is it. No? No, okay. If he became Griffin Reborn, it has to be Lazarus. For a moment, I was like, oh, maybe this is just about Angus's death. I'm lost. The oars are heavy, but there was another heavy object. I mean, my best guess is that, like... I mean, the only other, like, really heavy object that we have had our attention brought to was the scepter. I guess he could have killed him with the scepter. And that's how it broke. But I don't really have an option for scepter. It just says seal. A heavy seal? Did he kill him with the seal? What do your shoes look like? Just regular shoes. I mean, that would be wild, though. Well, here's another option that I don't think it is, but let's try it. Okay. I'm really at a loss here. Kiss from a rose, nice nail. I mean, he died from a head, maybe. I mean, it seems like he died from falling off a lighthouse, but there's no, like, light. I can't do lighthouse fall. Okay, Lazarus Hearst jumped from the lighthouse, yes, using the idol to demonstrate the miracle of flying and become Griffin Reborn. I feel good about all of that. It's the second half that I'm mixed up on. Tact. With the ore. This resulted in Angus McBain's death from a blank. I really do think this has to be head wound. Okay, this is the seal. Man. Oh, you can't see what most of the bottom part says. Sorry. Let me get my face out of the way. There we go. That's more helpful. Sorry about that. It didn't even occur to me. So like I feel like I've got these are all squared away. Feeling good about those. Maybe he died from a lighthouse flying? If you figure out the blackmailer first, that might be a good idea. I might just brute force the blackmail, because I think I have... Yeah, I've got everything except this name. Oh, did I not try blackmailed Walter Keane to find out? Did I not try that? I really thought I had. Okay, all right. You have a sense of what... Yeah, this is the problem, is I feel like I know what happened for the most part. But, like, the fact that his legs are broken makes me feel like he did jump, for sure. He died from unbalanced humors. Okay. Yes, yeah, McBain obviously jumped with the idol. My question is, if he didn't, if you fall and you hit your head, okay, so yeah, Lazarus went first, then Angus, and then Walter grabbed the idol afterwards. I love that Walter Keane, even when he's doing super top secret stuff, still carries this hat picture with him. So he's like, I've always got to be planning my next fun little outfit. Also obsessed with the shapes of these hats. They're just all really, really flavorful, really good hats. Okay. Okay, so it's just this, I think it's just the second half that I'm getting frustrated with. The only person who's dead here is Angus McBain. So that one is locked. The things that we are missing that I'm not 100%. I mean, I'm pretty certain about head wound, but I'm not 100%. I feel like it's gotta be... It feels like it must be Walter Keane that killed him. I mean, Walter Keane pushed from the lighthouse afterwards does not make sense. So attacked with... I don't think hypnotized, and I don't think cursed. So it either has to be... I don't think it's jumped. I think we found the place for jumped. It either has to be attacked or pushed. And that's attacked with or pushed from. So attacked with the... And so, but there's more than one thing wrong, or else it would tell me. Or more than two things wrong. I'm at a real loss. I might... Oh, wait! I know what we can do. Hints! Getting stuck and working through to find a solution at the heart of the game. Have you made a typo? Have you considered all the evidence? Have you re-examined your assumptions? Okay. I think you can use the words multiple times. So even though I've already used idle, I think it's fine. But let's use a hint. This is our first time using hint. I'm very excited. You currently have no unlocked hints. We strongly advise you to play without hints. But if you insist, for each hint you want to earn, you will have to complete a small task. Okay. Okay. Dagger. Harp. Watch. Tankard. This is funny. It's like a memory game. I have to remember who all these fucking people were. So this one was Ada. This one's a Dark Hand, and this one's a Proud Beast. This one's Lazarus. This guy was Lothar. That's a Flask, and I think it was John and Oscar. Ah! It's a CAPTCHA. Good job, my friend. Now go and select a hint to your liking. Choose one hint from the selection on the identities of the people present. I got that. On what happened here. On the miracles and death. Which of these do we think? This is a really fun way to do hints, and I like it a lot. On what has happened here, or on the miracles and death. I think where I'm fucking up is the death. I don't know. Do you guys think miracles and death are on what happened here? What are you feeling? What are you feeling, chat? Yep. Death. Y'all think death? Alright. Okay. One or more people have tried to demonstrate a miracle here. If someone had a powerful propulsion device, yes. Otherwise, accidents do occur. Of course, if the device was properly charged. Okay. So what I'm taking from this... my shirt, it says, too bad, so sad, which is why the kitty's crying. So what I'm taking away from this is that if the device was properly charged, so Walter Keane gave him the wrong information, so he did fall and bust up his body. Otherwise, accidents do occur. Can I just do it again? Okay. I'm gonna get the other one too. Watch, ink pot, Walter, Oscar. Oh, I think you were Peter and you were Maurice. All right. Jenna overthinking it, Stoeber. Here's a thought, dear friend. Though the situation may be seen confusing at first, I suggest you start by reading the history scroll in the boat. A particular ritual has taken place here, and for the first time on record, it has been successful, despite a certain someone's best efforts throughout. Okay, that didn't... None of that was as helpful as I was hoping it would be. Oh, am I being a super dummy? Angus McKean jumped from the lighthouse afterwards. I'm a dummy. Sometimes you just, you need clarity of thought. You need to take a step back. You need to let your brain do something else. Look at this image, though. When I imagined Walter Keane, or when I imagined Lazarus jumping from the lighthouse and using his magic to fly, this was not the image I had in mind. I was not imagining him riding it down like a pogo stick. When Lazarus first jumped from the lighthouse and survived, using the hidden golden idol, Master Angus McVane thought he had enough information to repeat the miracle and prevent Lazarus from becoming Griffin Reborn. He seized the staff from Lazarus and locked the lighthouse door to prevent foul play. However, he did not know all the secrets of the idol. It did not work for him, and Angus jumped to his death. Ba-ba-ba! Staff jetpack. That's what a miracle looks like? Okay, I'll take your word for it. The interrupted weekend at the doctor's saloon. That's salon. I was being silly. Okay, well, let's look at this. Okay, got a dead body. It looks like a shot, or possibly a weird stabbing. Look at how this fella's standing. I really like that. All right, tea house, chess house, croquet field, library, salon. We're about to get in some clue shit. Flower beds, fountain. All right, so we're in the salon because that's the library behind us. The fountain, chess, okay. Oh Lord, I did not expect something like this in our household. A slightly grassy garden shears. Whoa, is this dude drunk? And is he a matador? This is such a mess. However, we will clean the blood out of the rug. Okay, I guess he's a butler of some kind. Dude, those eyes, though. Is this James Turner? Ha! Leopold, your plan to frame P'tu is sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, please escort this man out. A clean doctor's scalpel and a clean small sword. A glass full of sherry, an almost empty glass of sherry, and a bottle of sherry knocked to the ground. James, this is preposterous. You know damn well that he was killed by that, by that Lemurian person. Oh, but this man does have a missing button. Dear friend, now that the elections are over, please join me for a leisurely weekend at my manor with good old Augustus and some other fine fellows. We will have some drinks and discuss what to do about that prime minister position. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Okay. A clean small sword. Oh, it's this dude again. Alistair, I think. I think this is Alistair. This is outrageous. I thought you were an honorable man, Leopold, not some Aquitanian agent trying to sabotage our friendly relations with Lemuria and provoke a conflict. He stole his life just like that. The doctor was a smart man since he saw through his lies. This wig is powerful. This is what Marge Simpson's hair would look like if she were in this game. At one of the balls, you said that you would love to meet someone actually interesting. I'm having a weekend of drinks at my manor, and a prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria will be joining us. Please do us the honor of your company too. Kindly confirm your presence. Okay. The seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. Okay, this feels like this is gonna be relevant. Look at these fucking glyphs. Wait! Are these relevant? Is this where the idol is from? I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye-patch gentleman. What? I hope the host did not notice me when I was leaning over the sleeping eye-patch gentleman. What? You being freaky? Brown stone slate seal. That corresponds to... None of these? Wait. It doesn't quite match any of these, but it's very close to some of them. 2 hands and 1 axe. Okay. A spicy smelling ornament box. Dear Prince. Okay, so this is the Lemurian Prince. I heard that you got invited to a party by the director of Seven Seas Company himself. I know you hate associating with these invaders and thieves, but this might be just the opportunity that we seek to reclaim our honor. Oh, does reclaim our honor mean the idol? But you got invited. Interesting. Dear Prince, you know I'm a great aficionado of Lemurian culture. It would be my pleasure to invite a member of the Patu clan to spend a leisurely weekend at my estate with some of the own political dignitaries. Kindly confirm your presence. Okay. And a clean Lemurian war club. Alright, let's check out... Ooh, a boomerang that has been bloodied. A man is not breathing and has a huge vertical wound on his forehead. My friend, the elections are over, so let's uphold tradition and have a leisurely weekend at my place with you and Leopold to discuss the Prime Minister's situation. Please join us on May 12th. Well, he's early. Wait a minute. It says May 8th, and... Oh, it was sent May 8th, and... Okay, that's not the date. I was too excited. Listen, apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon. Leo. He's got the button. This man's button. This guy and this guy have red eyes, and that feels like it means something. Like they were up late drinking sherry, maybe, or something. Oh God, believe me, my lord, I do not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow me. So this is Arthur Faulkner. He's got a clean pike. Oh. Wait, did he already take testimonies? Oh my God. This is so much. Well, hold on. Let me get his name down real quick. Arthur Faulkner. And we know... Oh, we just don't have a lot of names yet, huh? I bet... Okay, wait. Location of each suspect when the body was found. Love this. Can't wait to meet this doctor. Wait, maybe... I guess maybe the doctor's here. Okay. So we have to figure out all of these people's names, their conceptual role in this, where they were. Blank blank is the victim. The blank is the murder weapon. I mean, this is probably boomerang. The blank is where he was murdered. Body was found by blank blank. Early in the morning. Okay, I'm not even going to tangle with that section yet. So many blank spaces. Yeah, for real. For real. But we're up to it. We're up to the task. Maybe not in the next 25 minutes, but we'll get there. Okay, so here's the names. I'm turning over a literal new page, a new leaf in this notebook. I'm going to write down all these names, and we're going to figure it out. I love logic puzzles. As a kid, I always... you could get, like, booklets that had, like... Do you remember those, like, squares? That were... They were, like, grids, and it was, like... Where does... this person hates this person, and so refuses to sit next to them at dinner. And then you had to, like, figure out where everybody was sat at dinner. I used to get books of those and do them on, like, road trips when I was a kid. Did a lot of road trips. Is that Ergen? Is that name Ergen? Ergen? James. Alistair. Okay, we know who James and Alistair are. Billiam. And Podrick. Okay. We know this one's James, and we know this one is Alistair. The rest of these people are mysteries. This game is basically one of those, yeah, and I love it. I'm delighted. I've been low-key thinking about a game concept that I would like to do that makes similar use of that. And I hadn't really cracked how to do it, so I really am enjoying playing this because I'm like, okay, this is such an interesting way of engaging with this sort of updating that kind of logic puzzle for a game system. Also, it's fun. Okay, so Leopold, we don't know who that is yet, had a glass of sherry with James. Okay. In the library and became drowsy as he was falling asleep. So Leopold and James were drinking. Probably. I mean, this person could be lying. Had a glass of sherry, became drowsy. As he was falling asleep, saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. Okay, so Leopold is the eye patch man. And I think probably the prime minister candidate that is being arrested. Woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep. Funny. Woke up the butler. He found the butler asleep on the floor? That's wild. Entered the salon and found the body. Upon inspecting the weapon, deduced that the Lemurian was the murderer. Instructed the butler to raise the alarm. What? Okay, Gideon. Wait, I'm gonna put the names in as I find them. So this guy was probably Leopold. Okay. Gideon played croquet with Ergen in the morning. They got bored and went to drink tea at the tea house. Ergen drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. Saw Alistair Cock lecturing the butler. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away. Butler. Maybe for sleeping? That's so weird, though. Sleeping on the floor is such a weird thing to do. I feel like he has to have been drugged or something. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away, just as Ergen was remarking on the beauty of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Play croquet. Okay, I still don't know which one of these people is Gideon. But I can fill in that and that. Okay. Slightly difficult to understand what he says, potentially because he has challenges with our language. Maybe you have challenges with his language, dude. Everything young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. Okay, so I have to assume that this is Ergen. Okay. I mean, he's like a prince, right? So it's probably Prince Ergen. Everything that young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. I bet this is young Master Bell, because goodness, what a fresh-faced lad. Okay, this is James, our dude here. He claims that he drank a glass of sour sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning. Then he went to, okay, wait. Okay, so these two are confirming each other's identity for the morning. Leopold Blanchard. I'm pretty sure. That's assuming that, I mean, yeah. I think this has to be him. Okay, let's keep going. Then he went to the chess house, where he found Lord Alistair and the butler, ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry. Did the butler get rid of the bad sherry? You know what I mean? Spend the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. In B, as the master of the house, he led the interrogation of the suspects. Okay. Alistair. Okay, Alistair's the other dude that we know. In the morning, he practiced chess at the chess house and educated the butler on his lack of military training. He practiced chess at the chess house. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. Oh, Dr. James Turner. So James is the doctor. They played together, and he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. So that was Alistair. Okay, I'm going to write down. So we've got gardener, butler, doctor, loyalist. The loyalist icon has an eye patch. Okay, I'm making some conclusions on these that I think are probably accurate. General, young man, and prince. Okay. So Ergen is the prince. The loyalist must be Leopold. James is the doctor. The butler is the butler, but I don't know which one of the... I don't know his name yet. Okay. Billiam, planted and pruned all morning by the chrysanthemum bush, saw the young gentleman and foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the manor. Okay, so Billiam, gardener. In the afternoon, moved to the rose bush. From there, saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. Continued his work on the roses until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. Okay. So, you, my good man, are Billiam. And I do believe you were in the flower beds. Boom. Okay. Until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. Served Lord Alistair in the chess house. This must be the... Podrick must be the butler. Served Lord Alistair in the chess house in the morning. His master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the spoilt sherry that he and Lord Leopold had drunk, and then go to assist Mr. Spade in the garden. On entering the library to take away the glasses, found Lord Leopold asleep. Suddenly was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart. I think he drank some of the sherry, and it was maybe poisoned or something. Was woken by Lord Leopold and instructed to raise the alarm. Then saw the deceased lying in the salon. Okay, so the butler was in the library. Okay. So it's Mr. Spade. Oh, the gardener's name is Spade? Okay, game. Was instructed by Lord Leopold. Okay. And Billiam said was raised by Mr. Hill, so the butler must be Mr. Hill. Podrick Hill. What a name. We still don't know the name of the dead guy. Drugged. Oh, I'm so glad we got the word drugged, right? Okay. Psychoactive plants, drug symptoms, spotty onion, an illusion of unity with the universe, increased appetite, hiccups, black poppy, sleepiness, whites of eye get a pink tint. Somebody was drugged. They drugged the sherry. So the butler and the eye patch man were drugged. Okay. Lemurian lichen, hyperconcentration on one thing, loss of perception of time, rapid blinking, red berry, surge of energy, vocalization of all your thoughts, twitching, and aggression. Ba-ba-ba. So the black poppy was added to the sherry. Well, I think James was set up But I don't think the Lemurian did it. Or not James, this guy. Who did I say this guy was? Leopold Blanchard. I think he was set up. I don't have the word prince yet. Hopefully I get that. I don't have a Bell. So I've got Gideon, Bell, and Augustus are unattached names. And I guess Patu. I assume his name is not Ergen Patu. That's his clan, so I'm going to assume that's not a name. So we have Gideon, Bell, and Augustus. Augustus was one of the... Oh. No, nobody talked to Augustus, so I think probably the corpse is Augustus. And Gideon... One of them said he saw the young man and the foreigner. But who was it? I mean, Ergen... I think Gideon Bell is the young man. Because they spent a lot of time together, and if Ergen is saying that Bell saw the young gentleman and the foreigner play croquet... Okay, yes. I think this is Gideon Bell. And that Gideon Bell is the young man. And that means Alistair is the general. Okay. Ah. I'm glad I opted into using a notebook. This would be a lot just to remember. Sorry, I keep hitting my desk. Okay. The loyalist, the general, and the young man. I think probably the young man. I mean, the young man and Ergen are each other's alibis, so I trust both of them. Let's trust us. So, were they at the chess house? Oh, I'm coming to Cinderella. Just as I was working on the beauty of the chess house. Saw Alistair leave the chess house and return. But, okay, it doesn't say where they were at when the alarm was raised. Go behind the manor. Alright, let's keep exploring. I'm probably trying to solve too much before I finish my explorations. Chrysanthemum bushes. Okay. An unfinished croquet game in the grass field. 2 cups of spicy smelling tea. One almost empty, the other untouched. My guess is that's the spicy stuff that Ergen had on him. Chess. Okay. Mid-game. Rose bushes. A cool dolphin fountain. Hell yeah. Lord London Gazetteer. New Order Party. Who will be the new Prime Minister? Election results. New Order Party. Moderates. Loyalists. Loyalist moderates. The New Order Party have the most MPs, but it is clear the 2 old parties will form a coalition. This means either Loyalist leader Blanchard or moderate leader Valentine will become the Prime Minister, leaving Lazarus Hearst and his party unopposed. Oh, in the opposition. That was a much different word. Leaving Lazarus Hearst. So Lazarus is trying to become fucking Prime Minister? And his party in the opposition. So, okay, they're the new... So Lazarus is the New Order Party. I love this fucking graphic. The winged horse and the griffin, and then... Okay, so I was right. This is the Loyalist eye patch. Oh, I guess Augustus Valentine. Is his name supposed to be Ergen Patu? Okay, feel weird about that. But hell yeah. Okay. Figured out all the identities. We're doing great.
Yes, I'm in love with this game. This is definitely gonna be on my game of the year list. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I just played a game and I was like, Scorn is great, I love this game. And then I have not even finished it because I got so annoyed with it. I shouldn't, you know, this game could still go wrong, but I'm really enjoying it so far. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So somebody was poisoned, but why? Okay. All right. I think. Okay. I'm developing a theory, and that theory is that Leopold was poisoned, and put to sleep so that somebody could remove one of his buttons and put it in the hand of this person. Because what better way to get rid of your two competition for prime minister than killing one and framing the other? Okay. So I think it has to be, it is probably James or Alistair is the actual murderer. Although, why are they also trying to frame for poor Elgin? I heard that you were invited. Okay. Okay. So, I think, okay. All right, what do we even have to figure out here? Okay, August Valentine is the victim. I do think the boomerang was still the murder weapon, although now that there's poison in play and we can't see his eyes to know if he was poisoned. Let's continue our discussion at noon. Leo. I mean, this note easily also could have been placed as evidence. Who had access to black poppies? Was there any? There wasn't anything, so they got chrysanthemum, they got roses. Talk to the booty because the hand's off duty. That's really good. Oh, I don't... hold on. Just slightly off screen. There we go. All right. Okay. Blank is where he was murdered. Body was found by blank blank. All right, figuring out who found the body, I think, would be easy. Was it the... I don't think it was the butler. Was awoken by Lord Leopold. Did Leopold find the body? Entered the salon and found the body. Okay. Woke up the butler. So, okay. So, I think Leopold Blanchard found the body. He was killed in the library? Was Sherry the murder weapon? Okay. The library is where... Oh, no, he was murdered in the salon. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're making progress. Let's figure out maybe where everyone was. So the prince and the young man, I think, were both in the tea house. They could have been in the chess house, but I think they weren't. I think they were sitting in the tea house drinking tea, watching people in the chess house. So we need to figure out the loyalist was
when the body was found. Was he entered the salon and found the body? Okay. So he was in the salon. Now, the doctor and the general are the most suspicious ones. 'Cause they are the ones, I think they are the ones that probably did it. Spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. Ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the badge. Okay. Drank a glass of sherry. Went to the chess house where he found Lord Alistair and the butler. Ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry. Spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. Alistair says in the morning practiced chess at the chess house and educated the butler. Suddenly have arrived and sent the butler away. They played together and he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. So they say they were both in the chess house. Let's see what happens if I fill that in. Okay. If he drank the sherry, he would should be asleep. Okay. Okay. Early in the morning, blank, blank, blank. Okay. Oh, man. All right. Okay. Just organizing things a little. Come on. Okay. Okay. Let's crunch this. I know it's just about, what time is it? It's past noon. Let's see how much of this we can get filled in now, because I think it'll be easier to do it now than try to do it later. In the salon, okay. Early in the morning, a person in the blank, and blank, meanwhile, a blank. Oh, fuck. Meanwhile, in the blank, 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 and blank a Lemurian blank from the blank stole a Lemurian boomerang? I see. I see. Stole a Lemurian and yes, okay, stole a Lemurian boomerang from the salon in the blank at around noon. Blank, 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 and blank the blank on him to blank, blank. Oh my god, I'm getting overwhelmed by the blanks. I think planted a button has to be one of them, Lunar. I think that's a good read. And I think this is probably to frame Leopold Blanchard. He had a seal on him. Whomst. Oh, yes, the seal. I think, I mean, so it's probably the hands and then an axe, right? I'm not certain what that means. My guess is that might have to do with a future chapter, potentially. Okay, early in the morning, blank, blank. Drugged, blank, blank, in the salon, and blank, and stole a button? Maybe? In the blanket around noon. Blank, blank. Okay. Somebody, probably James, since he's a doctor. I'm just gonna go for that. I don't think I have any real evidence that puts the poisoning on anybody, so we'll just go for that for now. So James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole a button. Meanwhile, in the blank, killed? No. The killing has to happen after the boomerang was stolen. You think the prince stole the seal of his own clan? Oh, I hope so. That would rule. I don't see a play. Oh, yeah. Okay. No, that's a great call. Because there's only 11 seals. Hell yeah, dude. Okay. So you might be... Yeah, you might be right. Stole a seal from the salon. Meanwhile, in the... Oh. But that implies that this is Ergen. What, in the salon? Something. Are your eyes red? No, you're fine. Ugh. And yeah, planted the button. Yes. In the blank at around noon. Probably in the salon around noon. Somebody killed August Valentine. My guess is Alistair, but that is a guess for sure. I mean, this could be stole a Lemurian seal. I mean, I think that's good, but I don't know what the rest of this could be. Stole a button. Meanwhile, in the... Killed, frame, provoke, planted, stole, drugged. Like, I don't know which of these words that would be. Alistair Cock killed and planted the button on him to frame Leopold Blanchard. Stole a button. Okay, I mean, I'm not certain about who did it specifically, but I feel good about the rest of that. Well, I mean, did he drug the kid? No. Only one of the T was drunk. Are you high, kid? Is that dude high? Can anyone tell? Drew his attention to the interesting design at the tea house. I mean, maybe he got drugged with the lichen. I mean, let's try it. This doesn't feel right. Meanwhile, in the tea house... Whoa! We did it! Okay. Okay. Brotherhood members Alistair and James. I didn't think I would get that. I was certain I would fuck that up. Just because of the last one I fucked up. Brotherhood members Alistair and James plotted to turn the ruling moderate and loyalist parties against each other. Over the course of the weekend at James's manor, Alistair murdered the moderate leader and James framed the loyalist leader. Ba ba ba. Okay, good. Another cutscene. You have proven that I can trust you. Here's the Brotherhood's artifact that I removed from the traitor Keen. Let me educate you how it works. Oh no, Keen! What happened to Keen? I set it to take heat from this cup of water. Then I changed the symbol and used the idol to give the heat to something else. But there is much more that the idol can do. Oh god, okay, great. Oh, we're close. Okay. So this is what we'll be playing Thursday as well. At the normal time, which is whatever time it normally is. Whatever time I normally stream at, that's when I will stream. on Thursday, and that time is 7 p.m. Central Time. 7 p.m. Central Time. We'll conclude this. I also have another game that I think is similar. It's another point and click, I think, but it might actually be a visual novel. I think it's a point and click called The Excavation of Hobbs Barrow. And it was another like horror-ish mystery, and I've heard that's also very good. So we'll do that once we finish this game, depending on how long that takes. So that's the plan. It's still spooky season, so we're gonna still play spooky stuff. Have a good rest of your Tuesday. Have a good rest of your week. I'll see you all Thursday.